Welcome back to the channel where rare coins turn into real treasure. Today, we've got something truly exciting lined up for all our collectors and coin lovers out there. We're counting down the top 5 most valuable UK 20 pence coins, including different years, rare mint marks, and a variety of surprising conditions that have made these coins worth far more than their face value. From uncommon early strikes to rare errors and beautifully preserved examples, these 20 pence coins are making big waves in auctions and collector markets, especially in dollar terms. So whether you're just starting your collection or you've been hunting rare coins for years, make sure to stay tuned. You might already have one of these valuable coins hiding in your change jar or tucked away in your collection. Let's jump into the list and uncover the most sought-after 20 pence coins in UK history. Let's get started. First up, the UK 20 pence coin from the year 1999 in fine condition, a coin that is quietly becoming one of the most valuable modern coins on the secondary market. While it may look like just another coin to most, the story behind this 1999 20 pence is filled with history, rarity, and rising demand that's making it a hot item in today's auction scene. If you've got one in your collection, especially in fine condition, you might be holding on to something with a lot more value than you imagined. Let's first take a journey into the background of this particular coin. The 20 pence coin was first introduced into UK currency in 1982 as part of a broader update to decimal coinage. The 1999 version carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II created by Ian Rank-Broadley, a bold and detailed design that replaced the earlier Raphael McLuth version in 1998. This was a turning point in British coin design, and the Rank-Broadley portrait remained in circulation for many years. The reverse side of the coin features the traditional Tudor rose, a symbol of English royalty and heritage that ties the coin to centuries of national identity. This rose design, elegant yet simple, was the standard until the coin was redesigned in 2008. The 1999 20 pence captures a key moment in British coinage, one foot in the past and one in the modern era. What makes this coin so valuable today is not just its design or age, but the condition in which it is found. Most 1999 20 pence coins went through normal circulation, passed from hand to hand, losing their sharpness and clarity over time. That's why examples found in fine condition have become rare and highly sought after by collectors. A fine-grade coin means the details on the coin are still well defined. The Queen's portrait is clearly visible with only light wear, and the rose design on the reverse is still sharp and distinct. These coins are not just interesting, they are becoming increasingly scarce, and that scarcity is driving up their value at auctions and collector markets worldwide. It's this combination of a historical year, a respected design, and limited supply in high grades that makes the 1999 20 pence coin such a desirable collectible in the eyes of experts and enthusiasts alike. Across auction platforms, collectors are now bidding actively for the 1999 20 pence in fine or better condition. These coins have been spotted selling from $322,000 depending on their grade, with the highest quality examples fetching even higher bids, especially when verified by a grading service. The market trend is clear. Collectors are starting to pay premium prices for well-preserved modern coins with low availability. The 1999 20 pence fits this description perfectly, and its value is only expected to grow as more people become aware of it. This coin, once considered ordinary, is now stepping into the spotlight, proving that modern UK coins can also bring big dollars to those who spot their true worth early. For collectors and treasure hunters alike, this is an excellent time to check through your coin jars, old change collections, or inherited boxes. You never know where a valuable coin like the 1999 20 pence might be hiding. Look carefully at the surface condition coins that still shine and show minimal wear could be worth much more than you think. If you find one in great shape, consider getting it professionally graded. A graded coin not only verifies its authenticity but also dramatically boosts its resale value in online markets and auctions. Collectors love the confidence that comes with certified coins, and many are willing to pay a premium for the peace of mind it provides. There's also a growing trend among collectors to focus on the coins from the late 1990s and early 2000s, as these years represent a turning point in UK coinage before major design changes came into play. Coins like the 1999 20 pence are seen as bridging the gap between traditional British designs and more modern styles introduced in the 2010s. This cultural and aesthetic significance adds another layer of value that goes beyond the metal and the face value. In many ways, This coin is a small time capsule of British identity at the edge of the new millennium. To all the coin collectors watching this video, whether you're just starting out or already deep into your numismatic journey, now is the time to act. The 1999 20 pence coin is not just a collectible, it's an opportunity. It's a chance to own a piece of recent history that is rapidly climbing in value and earning its place in serious collections. With each passing year, the number of well-preserved examples is shrinking, and that makes the remaining coins all the more valuable. Markets are shifting, and smart collectors know that spotting trends early can lead to impressive returns in the future. As we close out today's deep dive, remember that coin collecting is not only a hobby, it's a way to connect with the past, explore history, and uncover hidden treasures that can surprise you with their worth. The UK 1999 20 pence coin is a perfect example of how something so small can carry such significant value, both in money and in meaning. So don't overlook those small coins in your change. That one 20 pence coin sitting unnoticed in your drawer might just be your ticket to a rare find and maybe even a valuable auction win. Next up, the UK 20 pence coin from the year 2000, but with a twist. It's found in what collectors are now calling the black shade condition. This unusual appearance, combined with the historical background and increasing scarcity, has turned this 20 pence coin into a hot item in today's auction market. If you come across one of these dark-toned beauties in your collection, especially in fine condition, you might be holding a coin with surprising and rising value in dollar terms. Let's take a moment to understand the historical background of this particular coin. The UK 20 pence piece was introduced in 1982 as part of the decimal currency system and continued with its standard design for many years. The year 2000 version carries the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Ian Rank Broadley, a modern and highly detailed depiction of Her Majesty that replaced the previous design in 1998. The reverse side features the famous Tudor rose, symbolizing centuries of British tradition and royalty. While millions of these coins were minted, the condition and appearance of each coin has changed over time, with only a small number developing the unique black shade that now makes them stand out in the numismatic world. The black shade or dark toning seen on some of these 2020 pence coins isn't a factory flaw or damage, it's a result of age, environment, and metal reaction over time. In many cases, this toning occurs naturally when a coin is stored in certain atmospheric conditions, creating a unique patina or oxidized layer on the surface. Some collectors and auction houses now consider this blackened condition as an appealing and collectible feature, especially when the details of the coin remain sharp and the toning is even and eye-catching. It gives the coin a dramatic look that's different from the usual bright silver color. In the world of numismatics, uniqueness adds value, and this black shade condition is now considered a rare trait that makes the 2020 pence coin even more desirable. What makes this coin particularly exciting is how collectors are now responding to it. Coins in black shade condition, especially those still in fine or better grade, are beginning to surface at auctions and online marketplaces with much higher starting bids than standard examples. People are realizing that this isn't just a common 20 pence, it's a special variation that's hard to find in both appearance and preservation. The growing interest in toned and environmental variation coins is boosting the profile of this specific 2000 piece, and the value in dollars is reflecting that shift. Depending on the quality of the toning, the overall condition, and the sharpness of the coin's design, collectors have seen these pieces sell for anywhere between $634,000, with some even fetching more when they are well documented and presented as rare finds. For the passionate coin collector or even the curious beginner, this is the perfect time to check your change jars, old collections, and family coin boxes. Many people have no idea that coins like the 2020 pence in black shade condition can be worth well beyond their face value. Look for coins with a rich, even dark tone that still maintain the clear outlines of Queen Elizabeth's portrait and the Tudor rose. If your coin fits that description, you could be sitting on something valuable. Getting your coin professionally appraised or graded can boost your chances of a successful sale at auction or even increase its future value as market demand continues to grow. It's also important to note that coins with unique toning are gaining popularity across the global collector community. What was once considered simply tarnish is now seen as natural beauty, a result of time and chemistry that makes each coin one of a kind. The black shade seen on some 2020 pence coins adds that special touch of character, making these coins not just currency, but tiny works of art created by nature over 2 decades. The fact that this coin combines rarity, historical design, and unexpected aesthetic uniqueness makes it a powerful attraction in the auction world. As more collectors become aware of this variation, prices are steadily climbing. Online auctions, private dealers, and collector groups are all beginning to recognize the value of these coins, and competition is rising. It's not uncommon to see multiple bids placed on black-toned coins as buyers try to secure what they believe could be a future gem in their collections. The 20 pence coin from 2000 has now moved beyond ordinary circulation. It has entered the spotlight, and those who recognize its value early are the ones most likely to benefit from its upward trajectory in the market. The UK 20 pence coin from the year 2000 in black shade condition is far more than an old coin. It's a conversation piece, a collector's prize, and a rising star in the numismatic world. From its beautifully designed Tudor rose to the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, this coin is a fusion of history, art, and rarity. The black toning adds a mystique that makes each piece unique, and collectors are now willing to pay strong prices for coins that stand out from the crowd. If you happen to own one or come across one in your collection, don't ignore it. Take a closer look, because it might just be worth much more than you expected. Next up, the UK 20 pence coin from the year 1997, especially those preserved in excellent condition. While most people see the 20 pence as just another piece of loose change, collectors and investors are now recognizing the 1997 version as a highly desirable coin with real potential in the auction market. If you've come across one of these coins with sharp details, clean surfaces, and minimal wear, you might be holding a coin that is now gaining real traction in value, especially in today's active dollar-based auction world. Let's begin by exploring the history and background of this specific coin. The 20 pence piece was first introduced in 1982 as part of the United Kingdom's decimal coinage system. The coin quickly became a regular part of everyday transactions due to its compact size and convenience. By 1997, the 20 pence had already cemented its place in British pockets and purses, but the version minted that year holds particular interest. The 1997 coin still carried the elegant design of the Crown Tudor rose on the reverse, crafted by William Gardner, symbolizing England's royal legacy. On the obverse was the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Macluf, used from 1985 until 1997. That makes the 1997 version the final year of the Macluf portrait on the 20 pence, marking it as a closing chapter of an era in British coin design. Collectors love turning points in coin design, and the 1997 20 pence is exactly that. It was the last time the Macluf portrait would appear on the 20 pence coin before the transition to Ian Rank Broadley's more modern depiction of Her Majesty in 1998. That small change gives the 1997 coin historical weight. It's not just another year, it's a final edition of a widely admired design. Coins that signal the end of a design period are often seen as more collectible because they mark a significant numismatic milestone. For the serious collector, this makes the 1997 20 pence more than just a coin. It becomes a moment frozen in time. Now let's talk about condition, which plays a massive role in determining a coin's value. While millions of 20 pence coins were circulated in 1997, finding one in excellent condition is becoming increasingly rare. An excellent condition coin has clear, well-defined features. The Queen's portrait is sharp and unblemished, the details of the rose design are crisp, and the surface of the coin has little to no signs of wear or scratches. These coins have either been carefully stored or somehow managed to avoid the usual rough treatment of circulation. Collectors prize such examples because they showcase the design in its full glory and are far more difficult to come by than worn or damaged versions. The rising value of this coin in the market is no longer a quiet secret. Auction platforms and coin sales across the UK, Europe, and the United States have seen a noticeable uptick in demand for the 1997 20 pence in excellent condition. It's not uncommon now to see these coins listed for $814,000 depending on the grade, and coins that are certified or professionally graded are commanding even higher bids. The reason for this price rise is clear scarcity, condition, historical transition, and increasing global interest in British decimal coinage. More collectors from around the world are expanding their focus beyond pre-decimal and rare silver coins and are turning toward modern coins with unique characteristics and historical importance. The 1997 20 pence is benefiting from that trend, and its value is reflecting that shift. What's even more exciting is the role auctions are playing in boosting the visibility of this coin. Whether it's eBay listings, UK coin auction houses, or international platforms, the 1997 20 pence is now being listed not just as a filler coin but as a collectible with value and distinction. Sellers who are showcasing coins in excellent condition, with clear photos and proper descriptions, are seeing interest from buyers who understand what makes this coin special. It's a reminder that even in the world of modern coins, presentation, preservation, and timing can turn a common coin into a valuable asset. This is a golden opportunity. Now is the perfect time to go through your collections, look into old coin albums, or check that jar of forgotten change. If you come across a 1997 20 pence coin with outstanding condition, it's worth holding on to or even getting professionally evaluated. As the market becomes more competitive and the number of excellent condition specimens decreases, the value of those few remaining pristine examples will only increase. It's not just about monetary gain, it's about owning a piece of numismatic history, a coin that marked the end of an artistic chapter and the beginning of a new one. The UK 20 pence coin from 1997 is proving to be a modern-day gem for coin collectors and auction buyers alike. With its place in history as the final year of the Makhlouf portrait, its beautiful and symbolic rose design, and its growing scarcity in excellent condition, this coin has everything it takes to be a standout in any serious collection. More than just pocket change, the 1997 20 pence is now being viewed as a collectible with both historical and financial value. And as auctions continue to highlight these coins, and collectors continue to hunt for them, its price in dollars will only keep rising. Next up, the UK 20 pence coin from the year 1996. But this isn't just any coin. We're focusing on those found in dirty or aged condition, the very coins that have weathered time and circulation but now carry a growing appeal in today's auction and collector markets. While a dull or dirty coin might not seem valuable at first glance, many collectors are now searching for exactly these aged pieces, especially if they show signs of originality, unique patina, or toning, all of which add to their character and appeal. If you've got a 1996 20 pence that has aged naturally over time, you could be holding a small but valuable part of UK numismatic history. Let's begin by exploring the background of this coin. The 20 pence piece was introduced in the United Kingdom in 1982 as part of the decimalisation of the British currency system. With its seven-sided design and compact size, the coin quickly became a common part of daily transactions. The 1996 version features the well-known Crown Tudor rose on the reverse side, a symbol that represents English heritage and pride, designed by William Gardner. On the obverse, you'll find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II created by Raphael Makhlouf, a dignified and timeless image that was used on British coinage from 1985 until 1997. The 1996 coin sits near the end of the Makhlouf era, which makes it historically interesting, as it marks the final stretch of that particular royal portrait before the design was changed the following year. While many coins from this period are still floating around in everyday circulation, the ones that collectors are now taking an interest in are the coins that show signs of age, what some might call dirty, others call naturally toned or patinated. These are coins that have lived through decades of circulation, possibly handled by thousands of people, passed through generations, and stored in places that affected their color and texture. Over time, the original bright finish of the coin may have faded into shades of dark grey, brown, or even slight greens and blues due to metal oxidation. But far from being discarded, these coins are now being recognized for their beauty, their authenticity, and their individuality. Each dirty or aged coin tells a story of where it's been, and collectors are increasingly drawn to that. In the modern collector world, dirty or aged coins are no longer seen as damaged but as genuine artifacts of the past. Some collectors even prefer this natural aging over cleaned or polished coins, because it proves that the coin has not been altered and has preserved its history exactly as it was found. When it comes to the 1996 20 pence coin, those that have a consistent aged look and retain clear design details are now being sought out in auctions across the UK, the US, and beyond. Even in what may seem like a worn or toned condition, if the details of the rose and the Queen's portrait are still visible and readable, the coin can fetch impressive value in the right marketplace. Now let's talk about numbers, because the value of these 1996 20p coins in dirty but collectible condition is on the rise. While not every dirty coin is valuable, coins that show even natural toning, have maintained good structure, and carry the charm of their aged surfaces are increasingly selling at auctions for between $226,000 depending on the individual condition and how the coin presents itself. Some coins with unique patina effects or rare surface coloring have even gone for higher bids when promoted properly with quality photos and a good description. The rise in demand is part of a larger trend where collectors are searching for coins that feel authentic, coins that tell a visual story of their age and experience. What makes the 1996 20p coin special in this market is not just its design or condition, but its placement in British coinage history. It represents the near end of an era in UK coin portraits, and it also holds a nostalgic value for people who grew up using these coins in the 1990s. With the Makhlouf portrait ending in 1997, the 1996 version is seen as part of the final chapter before modern redesigns began. For collectors, moments of change are always important. Add to that a coin that's developed a rich surface tone over decades, and you have a highly collectible piece of British currency. This is a great time for viewers and collectors to check through their old change, look through inherited jars, or even revisit coins that were once set aside for being too worn or dirty. The 1996 20p coin might not jump out as shiny or new, but if it has developed an honest, natural aging over time, it may actually be more appealing to collectors than you ever thought possible. The key is detail. If the rose on the reverse is still visible, if the portrait of the Queen still has depth, and if the coin's aged look gives it character rather than damage, you may have something special in your possession. Consider having the coin appraised or listed in auctions with good images and accurate descriptions. Today's market is open to all kinds of coin styles, and aged coins with original patina are currently trending across the numismatic community. The UK 20p coin from 1996 in dirty or aged condition is more than just an old piece of currency. It is a piece of British history, a relic of its time, and a coin with growing appeal in both domestic and international collector markets. As auctions continue to highlight these coins and buyers search for something with authenticity and visual interest, the value of the 1996 20p in aged condition is rising, especially in excellent presentation or where the tone adds unique beauty to the design. These coins may have lost their luster, but they've gained something far more important: character, story, and demand. Next up, the UK 20p coin from the year 1992, especially those preserved in extra fine condition. While many people see this coin as just another small piece of currency, the truth is that the 1992 20p is becoming a standout rarity, especially in today's fast-moving collector and auction markets. And when found in extra fine condition, it's not just a collectible, it's a potential hidden gem, with rising demand and solid value measured in real dollars. Let's begin by taking a look at the history and background of this remarkable coin. The 20p coin, known for its distinctive heptagonal shape and compact size, was first introduced in 1982 to complement the decimalization of British currency. The 1992 issue comes 10 years into its minting history, and by that time, the 20p had become a trusted and familiar part of everyday life across the United Kingdom. The obverse side of the coin features the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Makhlouf, a depiction that was widely admired for its elegance and stately presence. This design was used from 1985 until 1997 and has become a hallmark of late 20th century British coinage. The reverse side, designed by William Gardner, showcases the crowned Tudor rose, a symbol of national pride, unity, and heritage. Together, these elements give the coin both historical and aesthetic value. What truly sets the 1992 20p apart is its scarcity in extra fine condition. While this coin was minted for general circulation, meaning millions were produced, most examples from that year have suffered from heavy wear, environmental exposure, and decades of handling. Finding a 1992 coin that has retained its fine details, sharp edges, and clean surfaces is becoming increasingly difficult. Coins graded as extra fine show only light wear on the highest points of the design, with nearly all features still sharp and bold. In the case of this coin, that means Queen Elizabeth's portrait remains striking and full of detail, while the Tudor rose appears crisp and beautifully preserved. This kind of condition is rare for a circulated coin over 30 years old, And that rarity is exactly what's turning heads at auctions and coin shows today. The collector market is increasingly drawn to coins from the early 1990s that still carry high-grade characteristics, and the 1992 20 pence fits that category perfectly. There's a growing appreciation for coins that fall in the transitional period between old and modern UK coinage. Many serious collectors now seek out high-quality examples from this decade to complete full-date sets, particularly those still featuring the Makhlouf portrait before the design shifted to the rank broadly version in 1998. The 1992 coin stands out as a mid-era piece right in the heart of the Makhlouf portrait era, making it both a historical marker and a numismatic target. Its steady rise in value shows that demand for high-grade 1990s coins is only just beginning. Let's talk about the value this coin is achieving in today's auction market. In circulated but average condition, a 1992 20 pence may still trade near face value. But in extra fine condition, the story changes completely. These coins are now regularly appearing in online auctions, coin forums, and collectors' sales where they can sell for $416,000 or more, depending on their sharpness, toning, and overall eye appeal. Some examples, especially those certified by reputable grading services or sold with provenance, have crossed even higher thresholds. The reason is clear: there is limited supply of coins from this year in such pristine condition, and competition among collectors is growing stronger as the number of available coins decreases year after year. Auction listings that highlight this rarity and display high-quality photos of sharp details are often met with strong bids, especially from overseas buyers who value British coinage for its royal heritage and legacy. If you're a coin enthusiast or someone who has inherited an old collection, now is the perfect time to search through your holdings and look closely for a 1992 20 pence. Don't be quick to judge it by its size or simplicity. Instead, examine the details. If the coin shows minimal wear, retains its sharp edges, and the Queen's portrait is still clear and bright, you may be holding a coin worth far more than you expected. Even coins with light toning or natural aging can be considered extra fine if the details remain intact. These subtle features, when combined with rarity, create the kind of desirability that collectors pay top dollar for in auctions and sales. The numismatic world is full of surprises, and coins like the 1992 20 pence are proof that even modern decimal coins can turn into valuable assets. As the market continues to shift and collectors seek overlooked treasures from the 1990s and early 2000s, coins like this one will only become more valuable. They are accessible enough to be found by the average person, yet rare enough in extra fine condition to attract serious attention. That balance is what makes this coin so exciting. It's a real opportunity, hiding in plain sight, in a coin that may have passed through your hands countless times without notice. The UK 20 pence coin from 1992 in extra fine condition is much more than pocket change. It is a piece of British history, a marker of the Queen's reign, and a highly collectible coin that's gaining momentum in today's market. With increasing scarcity in high grades and growing recognition from collectors worldwide, its value in dollars is rising steadily. This is the perfect moment to check your change, revisit your coin albums, or make a targeted search for this standout piece. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your coin collecting journey, this is a coin to watch, a coin to keep, and possibly a coin to sell when the timing is right. Thank you for watching today's feature on the rare and increasingly valuable 1992 20 pence coin. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want more updates on hidden gems in the world of coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an opportunity to learn and discover. Share your thoughts in the comments below if you found this coin or had it graded. We'd love to hear your stories and celebrate your discoveries. Until next time, stay curious, keep collecting, and remember that even the smallest coin can hold a story worth more than gold.